Freedom. When 10 people are standing on my head at office, then I say that I need freedom to work. A prisoner in jail needs freedom. Bird in cage needs freedom. Young children need freedom. Is freedom a need? If there are no rules and regulations in a country, then everybody is free to roam around. Everybody is free to commit crime and act of his or her wish. Imagine what would happen. There would be chaos and confusion everywhere. When man lived in jungle, that time man enjoyed freedom. And as the modernization began, man became more and more organized. The more life is organized, less is the freedom. So, what is freedom? It is a state or condition in which there are no restrictions of any kind and you are free to act of your own wish. Means you are allowed to do anything whatever comes in your mind. Is freedom a good thing? My neighbors and relatives say that you have spoiled your children by giving them freedom. As a father, you should make a check on them. In office, if we make everybody free to work of their own wish, our business will come down. Now we look at freedom from different perspectives. Usually we look from the weight or load of the past. When we look from the past, present is just on the basis of past and thus the correct understanding of the thing which we are looking at is distorted. It is contaminated by the past. To look at present we need freedom, freedom from the past. Similarly, when we have some aim in mind and we act, then that aim colors the act. But when we act without any aim in mind, then that act is pure. To perform pure act, we need freedom. Freedom from the aim. In normal life, we create an image of ourselves and then from that image others behave with us. Likewise, we also create image of others and then we behave with them, others keeping their image in mind. Thus, the interaction is usually between two images rather than two persons. That's why our judgments about the others go wrong, because we never saw them minus images. To look at others, we need freedom, freedom from the images. When we face problems in life, then we discuss about its remedy, how to resolve it. Many times our decisions go wrong. Why? Reason is simple. We looked at problem while keeping our opinions in mind. Our opinions did not allow us to look at the problem purely. Looking was distorted with our opinion. To look at the problem, we need freedom, freedom from the opinion. Now, how to have this type of freedom? Obviously, we have no other option except to be vigilant. Unless we see the hurdle, we cannot overcome it. To see the hurdle, mind needs to be operated in vigilance mode. For example, you are having habit of smoking. You know it is bad habit. It is bad for your teeth, bad for your lungs, it causes cancer and various other ailments, but still you enjoy smoking. From past many years you are coughing very badly, especially during night, but still you are smoking. You planned several times to give it up, but all in vain. You stopped it for a few days, but again things were back to square one. Your wife and children argue why you smoke. You give insane defense arguments that majority doctors smoke. It helps in keeping weight under check. It is good for concentration. And most importantly, you do not smoke too much. Now what to say? What do you say? Can this type of guy quit smoking? He is already in the hands of danger, but he doesn't know about it. He is blind, although he has two eyes. In the vigilance mode, mind sees with freedom. In ego mind, mind sees with memory, in which all your experiences of life are stored. When the filter of memory is in user mode, not interfering mode, then you see through memory but without being interfered by it. In vigilance mode, mind allows seeing through memory without coloring the seeing. In ego mode, you see with the memory. The memory is not transparent, it distorts the seeing. Now, when the vigilance mode comes in action, then the smoker will see for the first time the danger of smoking. He will realize the damages already caused by this bad habit. There will be no conflict of smoking or no smoking. For the first time, there is freedom. There is no pressure that you have to give up smoking. There is clarity in mind. Now you will leave smoking because the pull of enjoy smoking is absent. There is freedom. What is freedom? When there is no worry of any achievement, you feel free. When there is no pressure of earning anything, you feel free. When you have no work, you feel free. When there is no kind of any worry, you feel free. When there is no bondage, you feel free. But mind does not allow this to happen. When it is operating in I or ego mode, it creates doubt, mistrust, and fear. In this mode, it operates from past. There is insecurity. There is cultivation of lot numbers of negative emotions like jealousy, hate, revenge, greed, anger, etc. All these cultivated negative emotions become the source of imprisonment in I or ego. There is no freedom. You run here and there, go to cinema, do boozing, go on holidays, etc., looking for freedom, but there is no freedom. You free yourself temporarily from one thing and end up being caught in some other thing. It becomes an unending tale, and there is no respite. But once the background is illuminated, you are free. There is freedom, there is peace, there is harmony. There is no play of me and mine. All mental drama ends. There is joy and ecstasy. You don't feel imprisoned into negative emotions and thoughts. You don't get angry. You start smiling. Productivity in your work enhances. You feel just in life. There is no hate and jealousy. There is no tension or worry. Everything becomes beautiful. All this happens because now the mind is working in the eternal mode. You are free, there is freedom.